Good morning, good morning. Get up, get up, get up. So glad that you guys are up this morning to join me on this quick scope. Thanks, Mr. Goodbar, for joining. Haven't seen you in a minute. How are you? So, I want to do a quick scope. This is going to be like 5 minutes or less if I can help it. I'm going to turn this around. Hey. So I was having a conversation with a potential client the other day, and I was asking him, like, okay, so tell me a little bit about what you do, blah, 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 all that good stuff. And then I asked him, I said, tell me about your ideal client. And he's like, oh, yeah, ideal client is 25 to 35 African American. I'm like, okay, and what else? And he's like, that's it, that's my ideal client. So I kind of got the idea that he wasn't really sure the difference between a target audience and an ideal fan. So I know I've been talking to you guys about your ideal fan, and I had that worksheet in my group about your ideal fan and how to create your fan avatar. But I didn't quite explain the difference between an ideal fan and a target audience. Now, a target audience is the group, the demographic that you want to target with your music. That may be an age range. It may be it may keep an account of sex, like you might say females from the age of 25 to 35, may include race like African American. That's your target market. That's who your music is for, or who you create your music for. That's who you want to identify as. Sorry about that. As your market. That's who you want to work with, right? Those people who may buy your music. Those people who may show up to a gig or two. Those people who may buy some merchandise, might buy a single or album. So that's your target market, people who are most likely or more likely to be interested in your music. Now, an ideal client, ideal fan, ideal customer is a little more specific. They're a part of your target market, yes, but they are the people who I call, or who people call super fans. These people who will support you in everything you do. They're going to be a little bit different, a little more specific in your music, and they're a little bit more for you, you're more specific in your target market and in your marketing, because these are people who are going to support you in everything that you do. So your ideal, let's say your target market, your target audience may be, like I said, 25, 35, female, African American. But then your ideal fan, now who is in love with everything that you do, is a little bit different. That's going to be, let's see, 25-year-old female African American single mom with 5 kids, who has no social life, and works 9 to 5, making about $35,000 a year. Okay, that's an ideal fan. That's when I say ideal fan versus target market is a little more specific on this. This is who I make my music for. This single mom. Good morning, is it Aaliyah Lamb? Thanks for joining. Just talking a little bit about the difference between a target audience and an ideal fan. You need to have, as a musician, as an artist, as a business owner, needs to know the demographics of both. You need to know who your target market is, who your music for, who you're creating your business around, and that would be like a demographic, a sex, a race even. But then if you go even specifically, you talk about your ideal avatar, your ideal fan, your ideal customer, and that's a little more detailed. This person, this profile represents the people who will buy your everything, anything that will support you the most. And so you want to know who your market is, because we always say our music is for everyone. Sure it is, but initially when you first start as a musician, your music's not going to be for everybody. And as a new musician or someone trying to expand, you need to know who your target market is and start specific and work your way out versus trying to reach everybody and then trying to work on trying to find your super fan. It's either start with your small group and then work inward to get your super fan, and then those super fans will help you reach everyone else. See what I'm saying? Like, you kind of do less work. If you do the research in the beginning and figure out who your target audience is, who your ideal fan is, you do less work when it's time to really expand and work worldwide and you're trying to reach everybody. So start small and get into the big, but trying to reach everybody and then work to that super fan, that major fan, that ideal fan. So if you're still a little unclear or need some help with trying to figure that out, like I said before, I have a Facebook group. The link to my Facebook group is in my Periscope profile, and it's called Fan Avatar, and it kind of gives you some questions to consider when you're looking at your ideal fan. And if you want to post your profile your ideal fan profile in my Facebook group, you go ahead and do that, and we can kind of talk a little bit more, and I can help you craft that profile to get it just right, to know exactly who your ideal fan is versus who your target market is. I didn't introduce myself. My apologies. I just want to get right into the scopes. I said it was going to be 5 minutes or less, so here's my 5-minute scope. I am Rachel with Media Maestro. I work with independent artists, musicians, producers, DJs, and I help them market their businesses and their music via online and offline marketing strategies. And so today I was talking about the difference between your target audience and your ideal fans and how you need to have both. So if you have any questions, definitely reach out to me in my Facebook group, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.